Alright, we're finally pulling some rivets. We got the rear channel angles. We have our doublers. Got some tape here so I don't rivet these holes, because that rib right there goes here. We drilled out our holes for the AN3s. I have my little wire tie things clecoed on, so I know not to rivet those areas without that. I had to grind this down in order to fit into the fit in there. Let's see. Yeah, that was the right one. I swear I clean up out here and then it's a mess, like right away. What do I got? I don't know if there's enough thread on here to grab anything or not. Not really. Yeah. And that's good. So let's first see if we can get it back here. I got tape on it still. Yeah, see, that kind of sucks. Ugh. All right, so what we're doing now is we're going to start putting some rivets in these holes. Got everything lined up. It's all level. I'll double check level one more time before actually riveting. But I'm just going to go through and put rivets in the hole. Last night I did rivet these L angles on. But the only thing that we can't do right now, because I have to order a new strut fitting, we're not going to be able to rivet any of this stuff. So I just need to, I think it's fine. I can get all these holes done. We'll flip the wing over. We'll have to order the new parts and wait for those to come in. And then we'll need to flip this wing back over anyway to do some stuff later. So shouldn't be an issue there. So yeah, so what I'm doing now is I'm just putting some rivets in the holes and making sure everything's lining up the best that I can. I'm probably going to start with the spar. I'll probably rivet the spar and then work my way out like this and down. And obviously we're not going to rivet the trailing edge because we have to put the trailing edge on. And we can't put the trailing edge on until we run our fuel lines, our wiring, and all that stuff. These L angles that go between the ribs were supposed to be A4. I got a little ahead of myself and I drilled them all out to number 20. So now they're all A5. I just on the bottom, on the top wing, I did it. I left them to their proper size, and then on the when I do the left wing, I'll probably just do this just so it kind of matches. I'm also not going to rivet this right now. I should be able to. I might even leave this one out and start here. I'm going to leave this cleat coat for now because I need to prime the underside of this yet, and I can't prime because again it's raining. So, and it's going to be raining for a while. And if any of these are a little tough, I'll get my little socket and come back and push it down. The unfortunate truth about building an airplane is that you're going to mess stuff up. And you're going to learn from it. And in my case, I have a whole nother wing to do. So I'm going to learn from what I've done on this wing and the mistakes I've made, and it's going to make the next wing, in my opinion, very easy. A lot of the mistakes I'm making are just silly mistakes, not thinking ahead or not. Like this, I should have waited until now to fit this. I don't know what I was thinking doing it beforehand, because as soon as I added this skin underneath of it, it raised it up and it kind of changed where everything landed. And to be honest with you, the way that it fit, it probably was sufficient. And then I kept bending the doubler plate, and I ended up messing the doubler plate up. It's all bent. It's all bent to crap now, so I can't even use it. Or I probably could, but I don't want to. I'm going to finish putting these rivets in, and then I'll be back with you guys when I start actually riveting. It's time to get some riveting in. I just double checked to make sure that the wing was level again with my laser, all four corners and along the spar here. And it's all within, it's all almost down to the millimeter. These rivets are coming out real nice. Look at that. Oh boy. Yeah, I wonder how many rivets I'm gonna be able to pull out of this. It feels good to be able to pull some rivets. Hopefully I don't have to draw all these out for some reason. I want to try it with my left hand, but I'm going to end up messing it up, huh? Yep, they're all looking good. No gaps or anything. They're all going in there straight. Oh, that one sounded a little funky, eh? That one sounded a little funky. And then an A4 goes in here because of my edge distance on the spar. So all right, the spar is riveted. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to work my way out and probably down. I got these in. The nose is a little tricky, guys, to get it perfectly lined up, but I'm just going to work my way out, down, and then I'm going to remove all the clecos and put the remaining rivets in between the clecos. But yeah, this turned out really nice. These are turning out really good. You can see that the stem stays in. I don't know if you can see that or not, but you can see that the stem actually stays in the hole. Alright, so the first round of rivets are complete. I just double checked that my wing is still level, and I'm using this laser level. It is much easier than trying to use a level. When you have overlapping skins and things like that, using a level is going to give you it's not going to give you great results. And hopefully they don't fight me too bad. The holes look like they're perfectly lined up as far as I can see with my eye. So hopefully they're not too challenging. You always have a grumpy one here and there. I couldn't get this one because this was in the way. I'll see if my hand squeezer will fit in there, but if not, I'll have to remove this, put this in, and then cleco this back on. So I'll finish removing these clecos, and then I'll insert these rivets, and then I'll get back with you guys.